Hello everyone. Back again on the Secret Paradise channel. This time we will talk about roosters, everything you need to know. Roosters can usually be differentiated from hens by their striking plumage of long flowing tails and shiny, pointed feathers on their necks, hackles, and backs saddle, which are typically of brighter, bolder colors than those of females of the same breed. However, in some breeds, such as the Sebright chicken, the rooster has only slightly pointed neck feathers, the same color as the hens. The identification can be made by looking at the comb, or eventually from the development of spurs on the male's legs. In a few breeds and in certain hybrids, the male and female chicks may be differentiated by color. Adult chickens have a fleshy crest on their heads called a comb, or cock's comb, and hanging flaps of skin either side under their beaks called wattles. Collectively, these and other fleshy protuberances on the head and throat are called caruncles. Both the adult male and female have wattles and combs, but in most breeds these are more prominent in males. A muff or beard is a mutation found in several chicken breeds which causes extra feathering under the chicken's face, giving the appearance of a beard. Domestic chickens are not capable of long-distance flight, although lighter chickens are generally capable of flying for short distances, such as over fences or into trees, where they would naturally roost. Chickens may occasionally fly briefly to explore their surroundings, but generally do so only to flee perceived danger. The definition below is the generally accepted norm, but the terms are somewhat interchangeable. Rooster is a male chicken or any age. Cockerel is a male chicken aged under 1 year. Cock is a male chicken. Knowing what motivates their behavior is key to understanding why they do certain things that we might mistakenly take as just being mean. Young cockerels will spar with each other from a surprisingly young age and then seem to progress through a teenage phase where they seem to exist just to cause trouble. They will fight with each other and with their siblings. They will also challenge the authority of the alpha male if you have one in your flock. A rooster is born programmed to do his rooster duties. At a certain age, around 4 until 6 months, he matures and his instincts take over, and their drive is very strong to do what nature has intended for them to do. Eventually, they will settle down, the teenage stage passes, they will mellow a little. It is important, though, to keep one rooster in with some hens. It is very unusual to be able to mix roosters in a small flock unless they get along very well. In a larger free-range flock, several cockerels will happily live in the same space. A threat to a rooster may be quite different than what we perceive as a threat. We need to understand and respect this instinct. Also, don't expect him to get along with other roosters. That is also not in the programming. Very few roosters will get along without fighting and tearing each other up, even to the point of killing each other. The exception is when they grow up together, but it still isn't a certainty. Given the choice between an aggressive rooster and a very docile lap baby rooster, I'll take the aggressive one every time to watch over my flock, because he is doing what roosters are made to do and will be the better protector for the flock. He just has to be taught that attacking humans is not acceptable. You want or need a rooster? Here are some benefits from having a rooster. A rooster will do the best it can to protect your flock. Full-grown roosters will fight dogs, hawks, and other predators to the death to protect a flock. Although it doesn't always help, it's much safer to have one, especially if you raise chicks free range. I have seen one of my barn of older cockerels take on a sparrowhawk that attacked a chick. Roosters will crow to alert the flock of any threats with alarm calls, and in reply to other males, and sometimes just because they feel like it. A rooster will fertilize your eggs. This doesn't mean that you're eating baby chicks. It means if someone broods the egg it can hatch, but only if it's brooded, or incubated. Roosters are very beautiful. Many rare breed roosters are visually stunning. They are a great addition to any flock, especially if you get chickens for looks. A rooster does his best to keep their hands away from danger, and the size of his opponent will do nothing to put him off. They can be quite threatening and are surprisingly well armed. Breeds. There are so many breeds that it would be hard to pick one. As a general rule, the larger the chicken, the more docile they are. The quietest and best-natured cockerel I have is a white Orpington. Recommend getting a young rooster and growing him on in the flock. Taming a rooster, dealing with untaming your cockerels. The way they attack, roosters can be aggressive in different ways. Biting and or pecking. Some roosters bite. They grab your skin really hard and pull. Usually when you go to pick them up, this happens with aggressive roosters. They often break through skin and it can bleed quite badly and is incredibly painful. Free-range partridge cockerel. Above, large rare breeds tend to be easier to keep and more docile. How to prevent aggressive roosters. The easiest thing is to start young and prevent your rooster from ever becoming aggressive. Once they become aggressive, it is a lot harder to train them. Always be calm. Roosters will take you as way more of a threat when you aren't calm. Having a stressed out person is the worst thing of all for a rooster. Never hold your rooster when you are stressed out. Be calm. Just pick up your rooster, hold him for a little bit, be calm and gentle, and don't do anything threatening. Let him know that you aren't going to hurt him or any of his hens. Do not make threatening movements. Make sure you do nothing threatening towards your rooster. Don't wave your arms in the air around them, don't be loud, try not to run by them, and don't carry large objects or long poles while your rooster is near. Don't be rough with them. If you are, it could cause him to be aggressive. That's all about the video this time. Thank you for watching the Secret Paradise channel. See you.
I'm talking about the